reviewers, we're now back to our part 2 of our video about idiomatic expressions. Ayun, before we begin to the half part of the video, let us recall what again is idiomatic expressions, diba? Idiomatic expressions, or as we call it, idioms, are the words that are used metaphorically but is not having or not bearing the literal meaning of that particular word. Ayon. And to recall, there are 25,000 English idioms. And you have to familiarize those, not memorize, because if you are going to familiarize those, there are two or more words in a particular idioms that consists of the true meaning of it. Diba? And we also have idioms in Filipino, pero siguro iilan lamang, but then as we go through this video, we can encounter some similar idioms in English that are being translated in Filipino. Okay? So are you ready? Again, watch and listen to these examples. First one for this video is no pain, no gain. Meaning, you have to work for what you want. Diba? Parang familiar rin to sa atin, madalas natin itong ginagamit na kapag walang tiyaga, walang nilaga. Diba? Example, if you want to win the title next month, you have to train for an extra hour every day next week. No pain, no gain. Or sa Filipino, pwede ring isang kahig, isang tuka. Next, a bitter pill to swallow. 2, it is a difficult or unpleasant fact or situation that has to be accepted. Example, this defeat though was the most bitter pill to swallow. Diba? Bitter pill, diba? Kahit tablet siya or capsule, kapag mapait, hindi talaga natin malunok ng madalian lamang. Okay? Next, hands down. There was no competition. Example, you are hands down the best player on the team. Meaning, walang, no questions asked, walang doubt. Next, on the ball, or meaning doing a good job, knowledgeable, and competent. Example, he was right on the ball regarding his assessment of the situation. Next, pull someone's leg, meaning to joke with someone. Example, don't worry about what he said. He's just pulling your leg, meaning he's just kidding. Next, the tail is wagging the dog. Again, the tail is wagging the dog. Idiom talaga to siya kasi binaliktad. Meaning, a small or unimportant part of something is becoming too important and is controlling the whole thing. Yon. Example, past TV deals have seen the tail wagging the dog. Again, past TV deals have seen the tail wagging the dog. Now, football clubs feel they're equal partners with TV. Diba? Parang dati, sinasabi dito yung football clubs ay hindi naman pinapalabas sa TV, so parang they are giving less important. But then now that they are being shown in TV, nagla-live, feeling nila mas may ibang hatak sila sa audience. Ganon. Next, pull yourself together, meaning calm down. Example, I know it's difficult to get over your loss, but try to pull yourself together and get on with life. Di ba? Pull yourself together, calm down, ayusin mo yung sarili mo, and then fight again. Laban lang. Next, wouldn't touch something or someone with a barge pole, meaning used to mean that you certainly do not want to buy something or be involved with something. Example, get that cocaine away from me. I wouldn't touch that junk with a barge pole. Next, down in the dumps. Or kung sa atin sasabing nakatira ka sa ilalim ng tulay, meaning sad or depressed. Example, he's been down in the dumps lately. Okay. Next, speak of the devil. This is very familiar. Speaking or sasabihin, oops, parang may sinasabi kayo, nagwi-whisper kayo, then biglang dumating, sabing, oops, speaking of the devil, di ba? Meaning the person we were just talking about showed up. Example, when we were huddled together in our lunch table, talking about our boss when he walked in. Well, speak of the devil. Yun. Next, pot calling the kettle black. meaning something you say that means people should not criticize someone else for a fault that they have themselves. 'Di ba? Parang meron din itong sa Filipino, hindi ko lang maalala kung ano ngayon. Parang wag kang humusga ng ibang tao kung ikaw naman ay ginagawa mo rin ang hinuhusgahan mo, 'di ba? Gano'n. Example, Elliot accused me of being selfish. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Parang yung kung sa waray, sinasabi naman ito nga, nasoson. Wag kang nasoson. 'Di ba? 'Yon. Next, idiom cold blood, meaning in a planned way and without pity or other emotion. Example, one young lady was shot dead in cold blood inside the premises of shopping complex. Meaning, plinanuhan talaga, cold blood, plinano talaga yung pangyayari. It could be, yun nga, murder, or it could be a prank. Next, that's the last straw, meaning my patience has run out to be the last in a sequence of unpleasant things. Example, the last straw in the relationship was when he physically abused her. She walked out after that. Kung sa Filipino, siguro yung sinasabi nating napigti ang tali or naputol na yung tali. Next, sick as a dog, meaning very sick. Example, I feel sick as a dog. The best of both worlds, meaning an ideal or a win-win situation. Example, if you decide to live here, you get the greenery of the countryside and the amenities of urban life. It's the best of both worlds, really. Yun. And meaning in which way you choose, you still get a benefit. Diba? The best of both worlds. Next, under the weather, meaning not well. Example, my grandma has been under the weather. This one is familiar. Rise and shine, meaning wake up and be happy. Example, of course, the word itself, rise and shine. Diba? If you are waking up somebody, maybe to have it more flowery, make it more social, let's say, rise and shine. Instead of saying, Oy, wake up, it's already morning. We say, rise and shine. Next, catch 22, meaning the particular situation in which one cannot win. Oh, hindi siya mananalo kahit saang anggulo. I couldn't start my own business until I have got money, and I couldn't get the money until I start my own business. Oh my God, this is the real catch-22 situation. Yon. Next, close but no cigar, meaning you are very close but you did not make it. Example, the team's performance in the contest was close but no cigar. Yon. Next one, a different kettle of fish, meaning a completely different type of person or thing from the one previously mentioned. Example, the new office is a rather different kettle of fish. Next, till the cows come home, meaning for a very long time. Siguro sinasabi dito yung till the cows come home kasi matagal, hindi naman mahina, matagal dumating ang mga cows, 'di ba? Example, I could play outside till the cows come home. Next, through a spanner in the work, meaning prevent something happening smoothly in the way that it was planned by causing a problem or difficulty. Sabotage, diba? An example, a bad result is sure to throw a spanner in the works. Yun. Next, a blessing in disguise. Okay, this is very familiar to us. This is very common. A blessing in disguise, meaning a good thing that seemed bad at first. Diba? Example, losing that job turned out to be a blessing in disguise for Anna as it forced her to plunge into business. Next, a dime a dozen, meaning something in common. Example, experts in this field are a dime a dozen. Next, all mouth and no trousers, meaning full of boastful, arrogant, or shallow talk, usually by a male who then cannot deliver on his claims. Next, example, he talks a big game, but when it actually comes to asking out a woman, he's all mouth and no trousers. Kung sa Filipino sinasabi ng puro salita, wala namang gawa. Yun. All mouth and no trousers. Maraming salita pero wala namang gawa. Next, beat around the bush. Diba? Meaning, avoid saying what you mean, usually because it is uncomfortable. Example, don't beat around the bush, get to the point. Parang wag kang paligoy-ligoy. Sabihin mo directly. Diba? Roaming around the bush. Beat around the bush. Next, better late than never. Ito yung palaging sinasabi ng mga tao, lalong-lalo na sa mga students. Better late than never, but it actually is not good. It means better to arrive late than not come at all. Totoo ba? Example, well, better late than never. Sige, okay. May ganito talagang idioms, better late than never, but this is not good, di ba? Being late is not good. You're making someone wait, di ba? Next, cat got her tongue, meaning used to refer a time when someone has nothing to say. Example, speak up boy, or cat got your tongue. Yan, ang cute niya. Cat got her tongue. Next, bite the bullet, meaning to get something over with because it is it is inevitable. Example, I hate going to the dentist, but I'll just have to bite the bullet. Meaning, titiisin mo na lang. Kahit ayaw mo, go pa rin. Parang no choice. Done. Next, a bolt from the blue, meaning a sudden and unexpected event or piece of news, typically annoying. Example, the sudden uprising in many parts of the country was utterly a bolt from the blue for the ministry. Yon, unexpected event or news. Next, go pear-shaped, meaning if a plan goes pear-shaped, it fails. Example, we'd planned to go away for the weekend, but it all went pear-shaped. It all went failed. Next, this is familiar too. Break a leg, meaning good luck. Example, break a leg, di ba? Meron din sinasabing bring home the bacon, di ba? Iuwi mo ang trophy. Dapat pag uwi mo, panalo ka. Yon. Next, call it a day, meaning to stop working on something. Example, after 14 years living and working in this country, she thinks it's time to call it a day. Ibig sabihin parang tapos na ang trabaho niya, meaning tapos na rin yung araw, di ba? Kasi we usually spend 8 hours of working a day, parang ginugol na yung lahat ng mornings natin. So when we say call it a day, tapos na ang araw. It's time to relax. It's time to rest. Next, damp squib. Okay? These are common misused words and phrases. Damp squib, di ba? Hindi damp squid. Damp squib means an event that is not as exciting or popular as people thought it would be. Example, after all that media attention, the whole event turned out to be a bit of a damp squib with very few people attending. Next, to laugh all the way to the bank, meaning to be earning a lot of money easily. Ayun, basta bank, maraming pera. Example, we'll be laughing all the way to the bank if these deals works out. Okay. Next, cut somebody some slack, meaning don't be so critical. Example, because it was the last day of class, the teachers cut us some slack. Next, his neck on the woods, meaning a particular area or locality, the area someone comes from, or the area where you are. Example, I'm surprised to see you in this neck of the woods. Yun. Next one, a hot potato, meaning a controversial issue or situation that is awkward or unpleasant to deal with. Syempre, di ba kapag mainit yung patatas, kapag kinain natin parang, di ba? Ganon yung ginagawa natin. So yun, hot potato meaning it is unpleasant to deal with. Example, the subject of bullying and fighting in my school is a hot potato. Next, a piece of cake. This is familiar, meaning it's easy. Diba? Meaning something that is easy to do. Example, learning English is a piece of cake as long as you do it with our website. Ayun, diba? Learning the basics about civil service examination is a piece of cake as long as you watch and listen to our videos here on Civil Service Review TV. Diba? Next, another familiar word. I mean, another familiar medium, a bed of roses, meaning it is an easy option. Example, taking care of my younger sister is no bed of roses. She is very silly. One. Next, when pigs fly, meaning something that will never happen or is impossible. Another idiom for this, di ba? Yung sinasabing kapag pumuti na ang uwak. Di ba? Yun yun. Example, William will keep quiet only when pigs fly. Next, devil's advocate, meaning one who presents a counter argument. Example, hey Jack, you're always playing devil's advocate. Give it a rest and mind your own business. Ayun, devil's advocate, this is negative. You are minding others' businesses. Yun. Here is another familiar idiom, apple of eye or apple of the eye, meaning someone very precious or dear. Example, every kid in the world is the apple of their parents' eye or eyes, diba? Next, zip your lock, meaning to stop talking. I mean, zip your lip or yung iba, zip your mouth. Parang improper naman yung zip your mouth, diba? Tama ito, zip your lip. Okay? Zip your lip, meaning to stop talking. Example, I don't want to hear another sound out of you. Now do as you're told and zip your lip. Okay. Okay, and that ends our second video for the idiomatic expressions discussion. I know those are a lot of examples that you need to familiarize. I guess it's an information overload, but I hope you have learned something. You have familiarized most of the examples because that would be a great help for your examination. Remember that in those particular idioms, there may be a word or two that could literally mean the literal meaning, di ba? And you also need to spot the thought of that particular idiom if it possesses a negative or a positive meaning, because that will help you to answer or to be familiar with the meanings that idioms are talking about. All right? So here ends our video our discussion about idiomatic expressions. If ever you like to recall those, you can just replay this video or revisit the other video and the other videos as well for you to recall or refresh your memories about our discussion. So that could be all, reviewers. Good luck with your exams. Thank you.